Okay, any questions? So we'll finish chapter 16 today. We'll make a start for Ebola. Complete this plan. End of our next lecture and on Monday. Okay, so our endocrine system is also part of our homeostasis control, right? Similar to our nervous system, but how are they different? Nervous system onset? Quick, right? A little bit longer for our sympathetic, for our endocrine to kick in. But what's the advantage of the endocrine system? The duration is more sustained, right? We have longer duration. But they will still have control, right? So we'll talk about the different hormones, how they act, how there are two different groups of hormones, and then also okay? So slower onset of response, but longer lasting than our nervous system. So endocrinology is a study of hormones and endocrine organs. So if you went to see an endocrinologist, they would be specialized in hormones and endocrine. So for diabetic problems, thyroid issues, you could go see it. So let's remind ourselves about the differences between exocrine and endocrine. What are some differences? Has no ducts. Endocrine does not use ducts. Exocrine uses ducts. What else? That's one difference.
Exocrine secretes to the surface system?
Yeah, body surface and all organs, the cavities of them, very good. While endocrine secretes.
Bless you. That was aggressive.
So endocrine is to the bloodstream, while exocrine is to body surface. Example of exocrine: exocrine glands, sweat glands. Uses sweat. Sweat comes through the duct to the body surface to the skin. Right? Good. Sweat is a type of secretion. Sebum, saliva, right? All part of the exocrine. While endocrine glands secrete hormones. Excellent. Okay, these do not have ducts, and we'll talk about the other difference where these ducts go to body surface or organs, while the exocrine will secrete into the endocrine will secrete into the bloodstream. So endocrine system we can talk about in terms of endocrine organs. That's their primary function. Or hormone producing organs. Right? So there are organs which have multiple functions, one of which being endocrine. Right? In terms of the glands, here are some that's labeled. What does the pineal gland do? Secretes the melatonin, right? A part of our diencephalon, right? Secretes melatonin. We'll talk more about the pineal gland. It's a little bit more intricate. It's got a lot of functions. It's got two parts, one of which just stores hormones, other one produces hormones. Thyroid gland, God bless you. What are the hormones thyroid gland produces? Thyroxine, right? So we'll talk about T3, T4, but another hormone is produced in the thyroid gland. We talked about this in our bone. Calcitonin is released from the thyroid gland too. When is calcitonin released? What's the stimulus for calcitonin to be released? It's to do with an electrolyte imbalance. Which electrolyte? calcium is going to be high or low is going to stimulate calcium development. High calcium. Low calcium will release which hormone? Parathyroid hormone, which is produced. That's low calcium parathyroid hormone will be released. High calcium calcitonin. Which cells in the bone does calcitonin stimulate? And which does it will it stimulate osteoblast or inhibit? So, again, let's go back. When is calcitonin released? High calcium. So what will it do to this calcium? Yeah, try to deposit into the bone. So which one will promote bone growth? That's the osteoblast, right? While PTH will stimulate the osteoclast, because there we're going to break down bone, release the calcium. And where is parathyroid gland found? We have 4 of them. They're actually on the posterior side of the thyroid gland, 2 on either side. Okay? We'll look at that. And then thymus gland, this does have the 2 functions. Yes, it does produce thymoxin, which is a hormone. But does anyone else know the other function of thymus gland? The immune system. With the cell in the immune system. No, not quite. So, what type of lymphocytes have we heard of? Have we heard of lymphocytes? Yeah, have we heard of at least 2 different types of lymphocytes? No? Okay. B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte. T matures in the thymus. We'll talk about that in the immune system. Okay, so that's the T. While B will mature in the bone marrow. That's why it's produced. What about the adrenal gland? We're going to talk about the 2 parts, the adrenal cortex and the adrenal medulla. Which area is the adrenal cortex? Yeah, outer region, right? Outer region is the adrenal cortex. Adrenal medulla is more internally, more centrally located. What hormones did we learn that are produced from the adrenal medulla? You said we prepped the previous chapter, I think it was chapter 13. Part of our autoimmune system, autonomic nervous system. Yeah, epinephrine or epinephrine release. You said endorphin. I heard endorphin, sorry. Okay, did not hear. So epinephrine and norepinephrine are released from the adrenal medulla, while the refractor, sorry. But those will be, they'll be, so all of us have all 3 hormones. We have testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, and alcohol. Right? They just are different levels. Right? If gonads are producing 1 or 2 of them, the other one is produced in the adrenal cortex. 1 or 2 are producing all of us. And then we talk about hormone secreting organs, right? So what's the one that's superior to the pituitary gland, and that also produces hormones? Hypothalamus, that produces hormones. What are some other functions of the hypothalamus? Yeah, temperature, so that's our thermostat, body's thermostat. What else?
Blood pressure and stuff? Or?
Kinda, it's the autonomic nervous system's massive. But in terms of cardiovascular center, where's the cardiovascular center? That's the measure of the autonomic nervous system. Central control is the hypothalamus. What else? Hunger and thirst centers, and then satiety centers, feeling fullness. What else? Sleep-wake cycle, a circadian rhythm, are all in the hypothalamus, right? And it produces hormones. The hormones somehow control the pituitary. Either they're secreted from it, or they will stimulate or inhibit hormones of the pituitary gland. So pituitary gland will talk in terms of posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary. One is virtually not an inhibiting gland, it just stores it in the system. The other one's the one that really produces and releases. Then another one that came up was the pancreas. What are some functions of the pancreas? It's both exocrine and endocrine. Why? Insulin and something else, hormone-wise. Endocrine. There are two hormones released from our pancreas. The one that's antagonist to glucagon, right? When is insulin released? When sugar is high, when we have a large carbohydrate-rich meal, insulin levels will go. If you skip a meal, what happens to our glucose level? It goes down. Glucagon and we release our raising compound. That's produced by the pancreas. What's the exocrine part of the pancreas? It's to do with the digestive system. Yeah, it's going to produce juices, pancreatic juice, what we call it, it's going to have enzymes, bicarbonate ions, which are